The colloquium for us was a great opportunity to develop our staff's leadership skills. We'd been an organisation which had grown quite dramatically over a period of years, and we just weren't coping with managing the extra demand on our services. We'd been growing in response to massive population change. We invested a lot of effort in continuous improvement to try and improve our processes and make them more efficient. But I realised in the end that we probably hadn't invested in the people enough, and so what we were finding was there was work to be done around relationships between different teams, different departments, and so on. So the colloquium to us was a great opportunity to develop those leadership skills of individual staff in the hope that that would improve working relationships across the organisation. The major impact in my executive team was the heightened level of trust and respect for one another. Every member of my team had absolute respect for each other and their respective roles. There was a level of trust there that meant that they shared information, they collaborated, they worked together. There was never any of that sort of niggling that occasionally goes on between people working in a team. That made my job really easy because I had a very cohesive, collaborative team that would back each other up and help each other out when needed. And although they had their own portfolio responsibilities, they were very much focused on the whole organisation. There was a lot more conversations going on outside of formal meetings and I guess more focus on the verbal communication than emails and so on. So I think it was a result of a much closer working relationship and higher levels of respect, so that people took the effort to go and talk to people when they needed to, rather than just shoot off an email. Other staff would have observed was probably greater cohesion at sort of management level, that the many teams across the organisation were starting to work together as a result of managers spending more time together, communicating more, cooperating a lot more. The behaviour of the executive team and senior staff, I think, probably subtly changed to reflect behaviours that we were trying to instill in the organisation. So much greater levels of respect and respect for the individual staff and the job that they all had to do. The value of the colloquium to me was the opportunity to work with your team around some shared learning in a very participatory style and see them all grow and develop together along that sort of journey. I think most of my expectations were exceeded in just about every area, because what we saw was enormous buy-in by the staff that participated, and we targeted the top 3 levels of management in the organisation. We saw great commitment from those people, and they learnt a lot from the process. I'd be happy to commend the colloquium to any other organisation or CEO who wants to invest in their people to develop their leadership potential, and I'm sure that the benefits from that will flow through to the organisation.